teachers have become the punching bag of our society, and there's just no getting around it. I don't understand what we expect of them. We want them to be not only, teachers and teaching them, to get ready to become adults. We expect them to be disciplined because so many of our parents won't discipline their children. And then we want them to be nurses and daycare providers. And then they got to buy their own supplies. And we expect so much of them. And they're the best paid people on the planet, right? Oh, no, they're not either. And here's the truth. If we don't start doing something to get rid of the bad parents out there, we're going to lose all the best and brightest teachers that we expect and hope and really need to prepare our children for the future. And one district is just getting a tar bit out of them right now because the leaders from stem to stern, I think, have been bowing down to the bad parents that complain anytime their child is disciplined. Check this out.
Students are suffering because the learning environment is being disrupted on a daily basis with problem students who are sent back to class over and over and over.
See, and I hear this throughout the entire country. I mean, I've heard this from teachers and faculty and front desk people, even principals, by the way. And so they get a student that, well, what did we used to do? Like when we were young, we got sent to the principal's office and it meant something. Now you get sent to the principal's office, the parent will come in and they, used to have lawnmower parents. They just get rid of everything, in front of them. You got helicopter parents, they're checking on everything. And they won't let anyone do their jobs because, heavens to Betsy, someone discipline their child or say their child's not that special. Well, your child's not special. I mean, shock, bad parents. They're not special. My child's not special. She has the opportunity to become special. And I hope she can become special through like great education, discipline, structure, organization, hope, dreams, faith, all that great stuff. But instead, we send a bad child to the principal's office. I'm sure that principal has learned that if he or she does anything about it, they're going to get yelled at from the top down. They're going to get yelled at from the parents. And so I'll just dump the problem right back on the teacher. What's the teacher supposed to do? The teacher's got maybe 30 children in that room. The teacher's supposed to train all of them, get them all prepared. But one child is disrupting the entire class. One child is destroying the ability for all the children to learn. But let's just wait 18 years until they become, society's problem, right? Let's just keep looking at all the complaints these poor teachers have got.
We had a student threaten to bring a gun and shoot up the school twice. Back at school the next day.
I have been in food fights, in mobs, cops called in.
Cops.
Teachers deserve to teach, and students deserve to learn and feel safe.
Personally, I've been threatened by students. The student told me they're going to punch me. The very next day, the student came back to
There it
class.
is. There it is. The student, the student threatens to harm him. They just send him back to the classroom. Well, I mean, this isn't the teacher's fault. We're blaming the teachers for a lack of discipline in the classroom, but it's the bad parents. And yes, they are bad. Yeah, they're bad teachers. They're bad principals. They're bad everybody. But the majority of people that decide to go into education, especially public education, do it not for the long summer breaks. All right. I know that sounds kind of, they do it because they actually want to teach children, but we don't let them because we got a bunch of soft, snowflakey parents out there that won't discipline their own child, and they won't even let the teachers discipline or the hierarchy. Golly, this just breaks my heart. So leaders, school board members, superintendents, all the way down. I know you know this, and I'm here to help. All right, I'm gonna fight for you. If you stand up to a bad parent, call me. I don't know what I'll do, but we'll figure it out together, man, because you've got to tell the bad apples, hey, look, we're going to discipline your child. You're going to discipline your child so all the children can grow and learn, or you got to go bye-bye. You got to leave, man. Like we used to have a school in Lakeland, Florida, where I went, called an opportunity school. And when you were bad, you got, detention. I got that. You get suspended for a couple days. I got that too. And one time I got sent to the opportunity school for like a month and I needed it. I was a little out of control, man. I was a little out of control kid, man. You had the single mom doing the best she could do and all that stuff. And I was out of control. I needed the discipline. Thank God my mother didn't just go down there and go, don't you, my child's the best child in the world. You can't discipline him or I'll yell and scream on you on social media. And it's bunk, man. God, I got to get one more of these in because they just kind of break my heart a little bit. So let's check out this next one's a librarian. And this poor thing.
And librarian. She recounted a terrifying day during the book fair when 30 students rushed in all at once. It really shook her up.
Students were screaming obscenities at each other, so I pulled her back, hoping that would calm her down, but it didn't. She was looking through me, and I could not get her attention. I am not trained to de-escalate fights.
Another teacher also pleaded to the board through tears.
Yeah, they look like they don't care, right? They look like they don't care about the kids.
I remember when I was a kid, I always felt safe going to school. And I don't feel safe as a teacher, and I don't think my kids feel safe at school, and I want them to have more.
I was told this Monday by 2 separate students that they do not feel safe.
It hurts me to say this, but we have not created a safe environment for our students.
No. And it's, I'll tell you who's not, I wish she did say we have not created. She's down there trying to create a safe environment. The school board's listening. So maybe they're trying to create a safe environment too. And I know safe is almost impossible to do in some cases, but working to become safe, working to feel safe and protected. I know why they can't discipline. Because of snowflake parents. There, I said it. Get mad at me. If you're mad at me right now, you're the snowflake, sweetheart. I'm sorry, man. I'm being a little condescending here right now because I get it's hard to discipline. It's hard. And some kids do have actual psychological issues that need to be worked on. And we need school counselors and we need more money in the school budgets to fix those kind of things. But those are the ones I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ones that they know their kids are bullies. And they go, my child would never bully. We all know your kid's a bully. We all know your kid's a punk. All right? And if we don't start protecting from our school board members to our leadership in the school system, down to across to I don't want to say down. The teachers feel like they're top of the pecking order for me. But the front desk people, the bus drivers, we've all seen it. Children get out of control, and that happens. That's okay. That's why we're supposed to use discipline and instruction to get them to not be out of control. That's the whole purpose of growing up. They need to allow us to start doing our jobs. And parents, if you need help, ask for it. If you're a school system and you need help and your leaders need some fortitude, ask for help. I don't know. Let's try to start working on this together, man. This is very frustrating to me, but I got your back. I'm going to try to work on it. I appreciate you being out there. Thanks.